Good morning, everybody. It is February 3rd, 2023. It is 9:54 in the morning. Okay, this is Chapter 1, Part 1, Chapter 1. Of Dean Koontz' One Door Away from Heaven. The world is full of broken people. Splints, casts, miracle drugs, and time can't mend fractured hearts. Wounded minds, torn spirits. Currently, Sunshine was Mickey Belsong's medication of choice. And Southern California in late August was an apothecary with a deep supply of this prescription. Tuesday afternoon, wearing a bikini and oiled for broiling, Mickey reclined in a lounge chair in her Aunt Geneva's backyard. The nylon webbing was a nausea-inducing shade of green, and it sagged too. It sagged too, and the aluminum joints creaked as though the lawn furniture were far older than Mickey, who was only 28, but who sometimes felt ancient. Her aunt, from whom fate had stolen everything except a reliable sense of humor, referred to the yard as the garden. That would be the rosebush. The property was wider than it was deep, to allow the full length of the house trailer to face the street. Instead of a lawn with trees, a narrow-covered patio shaded the front entrance. Here and back, a strip of grass extended from one side of lot to the other, but it provided a scant 12 feet of turf between the door and the rear fence. The grass flourished because Geneva watered it regularly with a hose. The rosebush, however, responded perversely to tender care. In spite of ample sunshine, water, and plant food, in spite of the regular aeration of its roots and periodic treatment with measured doses of insecticide, the bush remained as scraggly and as blighted as any specimen watered with venom and fed pure sulfur in the satanic gardens of hell. Face to the sun, eyes closed, striving to empty her mind of all thought, yet troubled by insistent memories, Mickey had been cooking for half an hour when a small, sweet voice asked, "Are you suicidal?" She turned her head toward the speaker and saw a girl of 9 or 10 standing at the low, sagging picket fence that separated this trailer space from the one to the west. Sun glare veiled the kid's features. "Skin cancer kills," the girl explained. "So does vitamin D deficiency. Not likely. Your bones get soft." "Rickets, I know, but you can get vitamin D in tuna, eggs, and dairy products. That's better than too much sun." Closing her eyes again, turning her face to the deadly blazing heavens, Mickey said, "Well, I don't intend to live forever." "Why not?" "Maybe you haven't noticed, but nobody does." "I probably will," the girl declared. "How's that work?" "A little extraterrestrial DNA." "Yeah, right. You're part alien?" "Not yet. I have to make contact first." Mickey opened her eyes again and squinted at the E.T. wannabe. "You've been watching too many reruns of the X-Files, kid." "I've only got until my next birthday, and then all bets are off." The girl moved along the swooning fence to a point where it had entirely collapsed. She clattered across the flattened section of pickets and approached Mickey. "Do you believe in life after death?" "I'm not sure I believe in life before death." Mickey said. I knew you were suicidal. I'm not suicidal. I'm just a wise ass. Even after stepping off the splintered fence staves onto the grass, the girl moved awkwardly. We're renting next door. We just moved in. My name's Lilani. As Lilani drew closer, Mickey saw that she wore a complicated steel brace on her left leg, from the ankle to above the knee. Isn't that a Hawaiian name? Mickey asked. My mother's a little nuts about all things Hawaiian. Lilani wore khaki shorts. Her right leg was fine, but in the cradle of steel and padding, her left leg appeared to be malformed. In fact, Lilani continued, Old Sensimilia, that's my mother, is a little nuts, period. Sensimilia? That's a type of marijuana. Maybe she was Cindy Sue or Barbara way back in the Jurassic period, but she's called herself Sensimilia as long as I've known her. Lilani settled into a hideous orange and blue chair as decrepit as Mickey's bile green lounge. This lawn furniture sucks. Someone gave it to Aunt Geneva for nothing. She ought to have been paid to take it away. To take it. Anyway, then put old Sisimilia in a institution once she shot like 50 or 100,000 volts of electricity through her brain, but it didn't help. You shouldn't make up stuff like that about your own mother. Lilani shrugged. It's the truth. I couldn't make up anything as weird as what is. In fact, they blasted her brain several times. Probably, if they'd done it just once more, old Sensimilia would have developed a taste for electricity. Now she'd been sticking her finger in a socket about 10 times a day. She's an addictive personality, but she means well. Although the sky was a furnace grate, although Mickey was slick with coconut-scented lotion and sweat, she'd grown all but oblivious of the sun. How old are you, kid? 9, but I'm precocious. What's your name? Mickey. That's a name for a boy or a mouse. So it's probably Michelle. Most women your age are named Michelle or Heather or Courtney. My age? No offense intended. It's Michelina. Lilani wrinkled her nose. Too precious. Michelina Belsong. No wonder you're suicidal. Therefore, Mickey. I'm Clunk. You're what? Lilina Clunk. Mickey cocked her head and frowned skeptically. I'm not sure I should believe anything you tell me. Sometimes names are destiny. Look at you. 2 pretty names, and you're as gorgeous as a model. Except for all the sweat and your face puffy with a hangover. Thanks, I guess. Me, on the other hand, I've got one pretty name followed by a clinker like Clonk. Half of me is sort of pretty. You're very pretty, Mickey assured her. This was true. Golden hair, eyes as blue as gentian petals. The clarity of Lilani's features promised that hers was not the transient beauty of childhood, but an enduring quality. Half of me, Lilani conceded, might turn heads one day, but that's balanced by the fact that I'm a mutant. You're not a mutant. The girl stamped her foot on the ground, causing the leg brace to rattle softly. She raised her left hand, which proved to be deformed. The little finger and the ring finger were fused into a single misshapen digit that was connected by a thick web of tissue to a gnarled and stubby middle finger. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.